Okay, what time is it? I wonder how long. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Let me see. What's that?
I like your fight. I think it's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and you know what it is? Seems like a battle, doesn't it?
It's always a battle, stuff like that.
Yeah, the truth being told in a world of lies is a revolutionary act. But thank you for that word of encouragement.
I just think, no, don't take this wrong. It's the wrong battle.
Wrong battle?
This
But this one destroys all of them.
Okay. I can destroy this.
I don't think you could.
When you fire a bullet over a mile, you
Yeah.
have to account for the spin and the curvature of the earth to even hit your target.
No, the only thing you have to account for is wind.
Ask a soldier.
No, we have. We have all that. Did you ever hear this before? No? I'll tell you in 15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay? Come here. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. This is the United Nations logo, but they don't put Antarctica on there. This is a flat Earth map. See? It matches that. But they don't put Antarctica because they don't want you to know it goes all the way around the outside.
Oh, okay.
If we live on a sphere, you have to have a formula that tells you where it drops off, how far you can look out. This is Chicago, across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. You should not see any of Chicago.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Okay.
Yeah. When we're down in Ocean City, we should not see 20 miles south to a 100-foot water tower, but we see them all the way down the bottom.
Oh, we can see them?
Yes, you can. You been to Ocean City?
Yeah, I've been, but I think, you know.
Yeah, you got to look around, and you look at the horizon, it's completely flat. That's why I take my level down to Ocean City, put it there, and they say, oh, look, it's completely flat all the way across.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I look, I think that.
Well, that's because they put that image in your mind.
Oh, okay. I got
They're
it.
telling you, it's like an indoctrination, a brainwashing.
When you look at this, it's totally flat.
As far as you can see, there's no curve.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I got it.
yes. But see, you have the formula. You have the formula, and we have high-powered telescopes. Even if a ship disappears, we can zoom it back in.
Oh,
And that shouldn't happen if it's over a curve, right?
okay. Yeah, I thought.
That's right. Yeah, you can't zoom in on it.
Yeah, I can see it. All I see is water.
Right. Yeah, and there's something called perspective. And that is the vanishing point. Did you ever hear that?
No,
See?
I never heard that before.
Yeah, the vanishing point. Look, you know these railroad tracks go on and on and on, but you can't see that far. All you see, it goes to a little point.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know they go past that.
Yeah, I know that. That's
Yeah.
the railroad, so I know that. But the ocean. I
Right.
know.
So you have to study that to understand. You have to study perspective. Number 6, it's on this video. It's on. Number 6 is on the video. And the video's on your paper.
Okay.
Okay? Down here, 200 proofs.
Okay.
You watch that video, and that will tell you all these things I'm telling you here. And it's a line. If it's flat, the sun will reflect in a line.
Okay.
But if it's a curve like a sphere, all you get is a little dot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see that on nighttime.
Yeah, so it's a line because it's flat. Now stand over here and I'll show you this exciting thing. Put your chin about here. Now this is the sun, and this is our atmosphere with water in it. It magnifies it, right? So watch. Did it disappear yet?
Yeah, it did.
The sun set because there's moisture in the atmosphere.
Oh.
But we have videos where there's no moisture. It's like a desert, and it goes away and gets smaller and smaller.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, watch that video.
Yeah, I got it.
Watch the video and then you'll figure this out. Yeah. Here I have some other ones with like the time lapse. That shows you where the sun gets smaller.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I never know this about,
It will make you smart.
Yeah, well, I thought like the earth is, the earth is goes circle. And
No,
when you
it's...
look at the ocean, so they go circle like that.
Nope, it's round like a pizza.
Okay.
Yep, that's what it is.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. See, I have to change up a little bit. You have to watch their reaction. And, hey there, did you ever hear of the flat earth?
I've heard of the theory that the earth is flat.
Oh, good. Because I want to give you...
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I want to I'll give you a 15-second speech.
Yeah.
Just run you through it a little bit. This is a flat earth map.
Okay.
North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge.
Okay.
They don't tell us that. Here's a United Nations logo. They don't put Antarctica on there, but they use a flat earth map. Other world organizations use the flat earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. They don't want you to know it's around the outside edge.
Okay.
Okay. If there is a sphere, it has to have a formula to where it drops off. Okay. It has to, mathematically. We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. When we're standing in Ocean City, we should not be seeing Wildwood Water Tower 20 miles away, 100 foot high. Should not, but we can see all the way down the bottom. On a clear day, see? When you watch this video, it corresponds with all the numbers. There's one thing you'll have to study, and that's called perspective, the vanishing point. But with a horizon, it's a vanishing line. Okay? And also, your line of sight is a circle, because that's how far you see. But it doesn't mean that the Earth is a globe.
Okay.
Okay?
What are you contending it is?
It's a flat plane,
You're contending the earth is flat.
like a pizza.
Are you serious? You're saying the earth is flat?
Yes, absolutely.
No, I got you.
Here, you want to? All right, you're intelligent enough to have that. It'll teach you how to have an open mind.
I will.
So look, put your chin about here, and I'll show you how the sun sets. Okay? Right about there. This is the sun. This is our atmosphere with water in it. It magnifies. Tell me when it disappears.
There.
All right, but this is a flat surface.
Okay.
So that's why we think it sets.
Okay.
Okay? So you sound intelligent enough too. I'll give you one of the smart papers.
Say we're open-minded.
Good.
We've had friends start to come to the side that it's a flat earth. So
Yeah.
And you know what?
So you can
And
watch
he's a very
that.
intelligent man, so.
You watch that and you say, hey, I'm smart like you.
Yeah, he's a very intelligent man. So for him to have gone to that.
Well,
theory,
look at the bottom. Yep, Flat Earth 101, and we are Flat Earth PA and Flat Earth New Jersey.
Okay.
So you can contact us on Facebook that way, and I would love for people to join our group. We go out and teach this. Next month we'll be in Times Square.
Wonderful.
So yeah, we're spreading the love.
Do you want me to hold you up so she can do the sun thing for you?
Yeah.
Ready? Here, let's make sure your brother's fully off to the side.
Okay, can you see this?
Uh-huh.
See it disappear? It disappeared! I loved it.
cool.
This experiment's so simple, but it was so
Yeah,
people
it's
love
simple,
it.
but it's profound.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
And NASA is lying to us like big time. Even the word NASA means to deceive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Funny how that
Yeah.
works.
This video will show you everything on the banners.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Sound good? Say we
Sounds
were very
good.
curious. We figured we'd hit you on our way out.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
very
stopping.
much.
Have a great day.
You as well.
I don't watch Dog Monk now.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I love when we get some kids. When we get the kids, I love it. Hi there. How are you? Did you ever hear of anything called the flat earth?
The what?
The flat earth. We have scientific evidence that our government is lying to us, that we do not live on a spinning ball, and outer space is fake. We have the evidence. So if you'd like to take this, just read it. There's a video right there. You can watch that.
All right, this might be good for a laugh.
Yeah, sure. Until you figure out that it's true. Then you're really mad, like me. I'm really angry. So we're doing good. Can I give you a 15-second speech, real quick?
Thank you.
Okay, watch that video there, 200 proofs. So real quick, while you're setting up, don't stop doing what you're doing. I don't want to interfere. But
I'm running late now.
yeah, just keep doing that. Is he always running late? Yeah. Okay.
That's my son.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Special needs kids.
That's
He'll
all.
say yes to everything.
And was there an accident? I don't mean to get too
No,
personal.
his mother was acting like a fool.
Okay, so listen.
Alcohol.
There's a little hope here. I'll tell you why. Whenever there's oxygen deprivation, okay, that can be repaired, and you do it by hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Yeah. Did you ever scuba divers? Scuba divers, when they come up too fast, they get the bends.
Right.
Okay, they put them in a tank with 100% oxygen under pressure. Okay, I've done it 4 times.
Yeah, I heard of oxygen therapy.
But it's under pressure.
I like the frequency therapy myself.
Well, do them all. But I'm telling you, there are clinics where you can get this done. There's one in Newtown Square, and unfortunately, it's not covered by insurance or anything.
Well, a lot of things.
Yeah, they want us to be sick.
That's right.
So I just wanted to tell you about the hyperbaric oxygen therapy because I just tell people that stuff.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Okay.
I really was interested in the, like I said, the frequencies.
Yeah. I don't know too much about that, but yeah, that's something too.
Well, our bodies is running
Correct.
frequencies.
Correct.
That's why a lot of these scientists are now concerned with this 5G coming.
Oh, you know what that is? They're going to be messing with our minds.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. Well,
Yeah,
that's
they're going to fry us.
The frequency is the same frequency that runs on your brain. So they're going to be running this shit.
Well, and you know how they started putting out about the propaganda about if you wear a tinfoil hat, you're crazy? But guess what? That's going to protect us from that 5G stuff. But they already want everybody to think we're crazy. Yeah, it's a very exciting time. Like,
Serious time.
fearful, serious, absolutely. You bet. And that's why we're sharing the love.
I have 4 sons. My one son, he was out in Washington State at a concert a few days ago and got cowardly attacked by some neo-Nazis. They smashed him in the face.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he was in critical condition.
See, I can't stand that
Oh,
stuff.
I see. Eric Dubai.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
watched a lot of.
He loves
there's a
my-
lot of compelling evidence, but for me, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether it's round
Well,
or flat.
yeah, it does, because this will blow everything apart.
Yeah,
If they can lie about the ground we stand
let me
on,
tell
they'll
you
lie
something.
about
They
everything.
won't- I know that, but they're not going to blow apart because you got too many dummies, too many.
I'm finding that.
sheeple.
I know, I find.
That's what I keep
Yeah, they
telling
are
you.
too many sheeple. You
It's-
better get
it's
set up.
to the
Don't talk
point
to me. Set
where
up.
You can't even talk to them no more. If they're going to not want to believe,
I
they're
know.
gonna fall by the side.
Yeah.
And I use the Jesus story. This is, if you read the scriptures about Jesus, he didn't say, and stand here and talk to you till you got it.
Right,
He
right.
gave you the message.
That's
and
right.
He was going.
That's right, he
did
did.
a rap.
Absolutely.
And it's up to you
Absolutely.
now. The information is on
Yeah.
you now.
He hit him with the truth and
Right,
moved.
right.
That's right.
And
You're right.
You know, the truth, nobody.
Let me get this guy here. Can I give you a 30-second speech? Maybe 15.
You can give me 45 seconds.
Oh, can I? Oh, you're wonderful. This is in the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. The United Nations logo uses flat Earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there because they don't want you to know that. if it is a sphere, it has to have a formula where it drops off. Correct? Okay. This is the formula. We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan. When we're down in Ocean City, we take the banners down there. We've been down there twice, and we're going down a third time the end of August. And we're standing on the boardwalk in Ocean City. We should not see those water towers in Wildwood, but you can, all the way down to the bottom.
Okay.
So that proves it right there. I mean, it's so clear. When you watch this video, number 6 will be perspective. This is something you'll have to study outside of this video. You'll have to study how your eyes work at a distance. This railroad track does keep continuing on.
Right.
But we can't see it. It goes to a point, vanishing line for the horizon. Yeah. If it's on a flat surface, the reflection will be a line as it goes right onto this table. See that? But if it's a sphere, you only get like a spot. So we know that it's like this. And the waves prove that the light does not reflect over, because you see the little black streaks. So that's the back of the wave. Okay. So what else? This is a friend of mine over in the UK. He does this with the level and out at the water. See how that's so perfect? Doesn't have any curve. Here, this is an awesome experiment. Another guy, Rob Skiba, put out. So if you put your chin like about here, okay, this is the sun. And this is our atmosphere. Go down a little bit more, thanks. This is our atmosphere. Tell me when it sets. Did it set? There? Okay, so you're up a little higher. It's usually like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's because there's moisture in the atmosphere. See, if it's a dry area and we have the time-lapse video on your paper, you'll see it go smaller, 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 and away. Because it's just going around. This is what happens. The sun follows these paths and the moon, and it just goes around in a circle. When you have a compass, it always points north, never points south. So when you have a compass pointing north, you're just circumnavigating the plane by going around. And it is big, you don't really notice it. Mm-hmm. So this is what NASA does. This is right on their website. Look at this. The same diameter, different sizes. How can that be? These are all computer-generated images. I'm going to have to put something, if it's going to get windy, I have to put something on this pole.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is. And it's just amazing how they're lying to us and getting away with it. And we don't think enough. Now, 2.5 years I've been studying this, so now I teach.
So would people, this might be a dumb question.
No dumb questions.
So people could fall off the end, or how does...
Well, we think there's evidence of a dome. This is Antarctica here. It's a 200 high ice wall, 200 feet high ice wall. So it's not like you fall off the edge. I mean, and they don't let you down there. In the mid-50s, there was an Antarctic treaty. And 53 nations now signed on to that? And they don't let anybody down there. You want to go to Antarctica, you pay thousands of dollars, and they hold your hand and walk you around. They do, and even they admit that there is no South Pole. They will take you to a spot where they have a barber pole and say, ha, here it is, the South Pole, but it's really not.
So this would go all the way around the whole...
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Yes, Captain Cook logged 60,000 miles around Antarctica in 1755. And you know what they say in the books? Oh, he got lost in the Pacific. Well, how do you get lost if you keep something at your left shoulder? How do you get lost? You don't. And he was a good captain, experienced. He didn't get lost. They're just lying to us, and it makes me mad. Lying to children is child abuse.
What would be the motivation or incentive to...
Okay, over here. Actually, one motive I didn't put on here was it's a social experiment. It's a social experiment. If they can tell us something, we'll just believe whatever they say. Because you know what they say? Oh, we're smart and you're dumb. You listen to presidential candidates. All of them say the same thing. I'm smart. I'm really smart. Didn't Obama say that? I'm really smart. Everybody said, oh, he's so smart. No. Does that mean we're dumb? No. We're not dumb. We can figure this out.
Well, not dumb. Humans are delusional parasites.
Yeah, that's true. But look, we can figure this out. And I'm telling you, it makes me mad. I don't want our kids lied to anymore. Look, they censored all these books in the schools. These have been written by doctors and scientists throughout the years about our stationary, immovable plane. And there's experiments done on that too. And gravity, we're not being pulled down. We're being pushed down by diamagnetism. You look into that. You look like a smart guy. You could look into that diamagnetism. The aurora borealis, the electricity comes out of the North Pole. There's a magnetic electrical field that looks like a donut. Okay? So electricity comes out of the North Pole, it excites the elements in the lower atmosphere. That makes the aurora borealis. Then it goes up and around through the sun, which is a positive filament. Notice how I said that? And the moon is a negative filament.
Okay.
So that's things you can think about and look into. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
So
later.
those videos down at the bottom is where you start. That's where I started with the 200 proofs.
Gotcha.
And it's got all the stuff on there. Some things repeat, but
Yeah. All right.
thanks
you.
for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Let me get a thing here. No shit. Wind is a killer. Wind is the killer. Yep, wind is the killer. Why did that do that? Come on, 30 seconds. Come on, 30 seconds. Hi there.
Hi there. How are you?
Good. I teach this stuff now. Yeah, so you can decide yourself. Do you agree or not agree? That's your decision. Okay, here, start over here. This is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. United Nations logo. They all use a flat Earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there because they don't want you to know that it's really around the outside edge. If there is a curve, if there is a sphere, it has to have a formula, right?
Yeah.
You agree with that? Well, then how come we see Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan? It doesn't work. It should be down below the curve. Okay. When we're in Ocean City, we've taken these banners to Ocean City twice now. We'll be back there the end of August. And we're standing in Ocean City. We see 20 miles south to the water towers at Wildwood. And they're 100 feet high. We should not see them at all. But we can see all the way down the bottom. Okay? So, when you watch this video, 200 proofs, number 6 is perspective. You have to study this because you know these railroad tracks keep going.
Yeah.
But because our eyes see at a distance a point or the vanishing line as the horizon goes.
Yeah.
So you have to study this, okay? So then here's a real example. The sunset reflection on this ocean is a line. See, it continues right onto this table. It's a flat surface. But if it were a curved surface, all you would get would be a dot. See? So we have scientific evidence for this. Go ahead, take a picture. You're welcome. Over here is about NASA and how it's lying. Here, this is right on their website. Right on their website. Two blue marbles, and they're different, the same diameter, but the different sizes of the United States. That doesn't happen. But they're mocking us. This is how the seasons work. North Pole in the center. It just follows around. Well, it goes this way. And you have a compass. It always points to the North Pole. So when you go around the Earth, you're really going around in this circle. Okay? This is the equator. There's Tropic of Capricorn, which is much larger. And you know what? When it's in the Capricorn, that would be our winter. It goes much faster. The sun moves faster in the south. It's amazing. These are all the books that have been written by doctors and scientists about the flat stationary plane, and they're keeping them out of the schools. This is how they do spacewalks. They got it in a pool. You ever hear of a green screen? Yeah, they just put the Earth in the background. Look, we have bubbles in space, videos where there's a bubble going up the astronaut's helmet. How does that happen? Because he's in the frickin' pool, that's why.
Yeah.
You know? These are scientific experiments that have long been done 100 years ago, and they still are correct today, that the stationary plane does not move. And we're not being pulled down by gravity. We're being pushed down by diamagnetism. Okay? If you study this, you'll look into the force fields of how electricity comes up out of the North Pole, and when the elements in the lower atmosphere are excited by that electricity, it causes the aurora borealis. It's the only place on Earth that does that. It comes up out of the North Pole. Then it goes up and around what we think is the dome, because we have seen evidence of lightning sprites on the dome. There's something up there. Okay? Now stand down here and I'll show you what this is. Stand right there. Put your chin about like here. Yeah, you're great height. Okay, this is the sun. This is our moisture in the atmosphere. Did it disappear? This is a flat surface. But the moisture in the atmosphere makes it look like it's going down.
Yeah. Right.
So you watch that video, buddy, and then you say, oh, I am smart, and you're not.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome. So, I think we got some. We got some. Hi, did you ever hear Flat Earth?
No, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Don't feel good.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Fasting is really good for that. I don't want to be lied to. Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me. Do you know how many men have lied to me? I'm talking to myself. Oh, don't you? I'm glad you're going. I know. My dad was that way too.
Yeah.
Every time we wanted him to do something, we say, Dad, Dad. He said, oh, I didn't hear you. Would you like a 30-second elevator speech on this?
What is it?
It's called the flat earth.
The flat earth.
The flat earth. And
The flat earth.
the flat
okay.
earth. Yes, it actually is a real thing. And we have all this scientific evidence. And the women are so much more open to this. This is the North Pole. It's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. United Nations logo. But they forget to put on Antarctica. I don't think they want you to know. So if there is a curve, then there has to be a formula. Has to be. We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan 60 miles. We should not.
Oh, okay.
We should not see that. When we're in Ocean City, we should not look 20 miles south and see a 100-foot water tower. But we see it all the way down the bottom. So, yeah. Now, when you watch this video, which is on the paper I gave you, you'll have to study perspective. It's how our eyes work at a distance. You know these railroad tracks continue.
Right.
But we don't see it. It goes to a point. Okay? You have to study this. Then you'll understand some things about our universe, our world. This is a reflection on the water. It's flat, and it continues flat right on this table. Isn't that interesting? And then if there's a curve, the surface is curved, you only get like a spot of reflection. These are all scientific proofs, okay? Over here we have NASA. This is on their website. You go right to their website, you see this. Same diameter, different sizes of the United States. Because these are not pictures. They're computer images. Okay? This is how the seasons work. When the sun is in the south, it's on the Tropic of Capricorn, which, unlike the globe, is much bigger. And when the sun's in the south, it moves a lot faster. It's like it's on a string. The longer the string, the faster it has to move to get around in the same time period. So all these things are scientific, proven. All these books were written that they're kept out of the schools about the stationary flat plane. No, we don't learn this. Yeah.
Nobody ever said.
That's right. Exactly right. Because they want to fool us. If they can fool us, they can rule us.
Well, that's true, and they're doing a good job.
So put your face right about here, your chin right about here. This is the sun. This is our atmosphere with moisture in it. It magnifies. Tell me when it disappears.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. See? And this is a flat surface.
Yeah.
The sun really just goes away. It doesn't set. And the time-lapse video, there's a time-lapse atmosphere. Yeah, time-lapse of the sun.
Yeah.
Make sure you watch that one. It's so interesting. It goes away and gets smaller, and it's like, and you go, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Friends that would definitely be interested in
Yeah,
this
invite
too.
your buddies over, get a bottle of wine. That would be fun.
That would be great fun.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You're
very
welcome.
much.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Scary kind
I've been
of thing.
studying this 2.5 years, and now I
No
teach.
kidding.
My dad was a math teacher, my son a physics major, and I got it somewhere, I guess.
Oh, good for you.
I just
You
love
know
it. I
what?
dove right in.
People are, you're right, we are taught, and there's so many things in the school that are wrong.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
not just one or two, a lot of stuff, and then...
Yes.
at
And
my
you don't
age,
know what
you
they're putting in those vaccines either.
Oh my God, my daughter says, don't get the flu shot,
Yeah.
don't get the flu
I
shot.
don't
"What?"
allow my 90-year-old mother to get it for years now.
Oh,
Well, she had it once, and she was like almost at death's door.
oh dear.
And now I've got her detoxed and all that other stuff. So,
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy stuff out there.
yeah, it is.
Oh,
Thank you
you.
for
Have a good
stopping.
day.
You do.
Thank you.
And tell your husband he's got to watch
Oh,
that. Those men with their stupid pride. Bye-bye. Well, what do you know? This is like a good flow. It's a good flow. I get smiled at, so. I am getting thirsty though. So what can I do for that? I know they got stuff over there. Well, let me see if I can't go get something to drink. Does somebody have something? Okay, what do I got here? Nothing in there. I got some money somewhere. I got to. Gotta have some money somewhere. Yeah, baby, I got it. Okay. Car keys. Is somebody selling beverages?
We have water and coffee. Donation.
Donation? Well, I'll donate if I can get some change. I can't give you $20
We
for
have change, but so
a cup of water.
take the water or coffee.
That's great. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know why this is hanging low here. I'll put a bungee on that. Hold it up. Can I tell you what this is all about? Okay. Oh, look what I had. I had tea right here. How dumb. Did y'all ever hear of the flat earth? I can tell you in 30 seconds what it's all about.
Nina, come on.
Nina, come on. Here, first off, take a look. Put your chin right about here and look at this. This is our sun, and this represents the water in our atmosphere, which magnifies. Okay, I'll put it down a little bit. Now tell me when it disappears. So that's our sun setting. Well, because there's moisture in the atmosphere, it looks like it goes down. But it really just goes away because it's on a flat surface.
Oh, okay.
See that?
Yeah.
So here, let me get it. These are all different. You can share them to each other. Here. This is the flat earth map. The North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. And all the world organizations use the flat earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there because they don't want you to know it goes around the outside edge. If there is a sphere, it has to have a formula where it drops off. Here's the formula. We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan 60 miles away. When we're in Ocean City and we look south to Wildwood, we should not see that 100-foot water tower either. But we do see it, and it's very clear. So here, when you watch this video, you have to study number 6, perspective. Because you know these railroad tracks continue on after that point, right? But we can't see that far. And that'll help you to understand what you're looking at. Here's a reflection on a flat surface. And look, it continues right on the table. It's a flat surface. But if it was a curved surface, you just get a spot. See that? That's the difference. Okay? See over here now, this is NASA's website. They call them the blue marble. The Earth is the same diameter there, but the United States is different sizes. How does that happen? It doesn't happen. They are making these up with a computer. They are not pictures.
Okay.
So down there in the swimming pool, that's where you have the International Space Station. Down there, that's the International Space Station. And you ever hear of a green screen? They just put the Earth in the background. They make it all up. Guess who was on the first board of NASA? Walt Disney. Yeah, it's all fantasy. It's all made up. So you watch this video, the 200 proofs, and that'll get you started. And then you investigate things you don't understand. It's all over the internet. Just type in Facebook on YouTube or type in Flat Earth on YouTube or Facebook, and you'll learn more.
Thank you.
If they can fool us, they can rule us. They'll tell us anything, we'll believe it. I'm not into that. I want the truth. Have a great day, girls.
You tell a lie over and over again, they'll believe it.
I heard that one. And that's what they're doing to us.
Oh, yeah.
They own, only 6 families own all the media.
Oh, yeah.
All the TV, newspapers, all that.
They brainwash you through the media.
They do.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear of this flat earth thing before?
Pardon me?
Did you ever hear of this before, the flat earth?
No, I haven't.
Yeah? Well, here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And there's some videos down at the bottom. You know how to get on YouTube and watch the videos?
Oh, okay.
And watch them. And it'll really enlighten you. Here, put your chin right here. And I'll show you this. This is how the sun sets. Get down a little bit long. There you go. Did it disappear yet?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. It's on a flat surface.
Yeah.
It disappears.
Yeah.
That's because that's because we live on a flat surface. Hey, you want to see it again? There we go.
Yeah.
That's the sun setting,
Oh, okay.
but it's on a flat surface.
The earth is the Lord's and everything in it. The
Yep.
world and who live in it. He is a sovereign God over all creation.
I believe that too.
And
There's no way.
if the sun was 10 miles closer to the earth, it would burn up. If the sun was 10 miles away from the earth, it would freeze up.
That's only if it's 93 million miles away.
Yeah.
I think the sun is about 100 miles from the earth, and it's different. It's just like a flashlight
Yeah.
going around like this.
Yeah, but God created it.
It did.
Right.
Yeah. The Big Bang, God didn't do the Big Bang.
No, that's
That's all
fiction.
bunch.
Yeah,
That's this random explosion. What's
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
That takes God out of the picture.
but you know the internet and TV, they brainwash you into believing all kind of garbage.
They
It's
do.
not true.
You're absolutely right, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
You have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Get some good fresh veggies over there.
Yeah. I will.
Woohoo! Ah, come on now. No crashing on me here. I'll have to put some legs on. There, that should help. Put a little leg on the front. There we go. you ever hear this before? Let me see if I'm still recording. Gotta look. Oh my gosh, I'm still recording. That's wonderful. I can't believe it. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this. So yeah, I wanted to tell you, David, that look, David noticed I had moisture in the left light here. So he said, just drill a hole in the bottom. So that's what I did. I drilled a hole there. I drilled a hole there, and I think all the water came out. Now this one didn't. And I think it has something to do with the seal at the top. So yeah, you got to be very careful drilling that so you don't crack it. I used a wood boring bit, 1/4 inch, so yeah, it's a very sharp point on it, and it just very gently cut through the plastic. So you can't do it with all plastic. Plexiglass